Jojo's Bizarre Adventure, Sex Pistols.
Six Pistols.
Six Pistols.
Six bullets.
Six bullets. I think
Oh yeah,
that's what
6
it is.
bullets.
Get it right. 6 bullets. Movie Jazz. Was Zipper Man.
Great
Oh, that's the
episode.
worst. That's the worst
Yeah,
one of all.
that's like ridiculous.
All right. Basically, the gang's back. The gang is back.
Gang is back.
And they're torturing the stand user.
I forget his name.
Mario.
Zucchero. And that might not even be his name. They might have changed the localization for that.
Maybe. He could be named after somebody else.
They were brutal as hell with this dude.
Yeah, and then they danced.
The dance scene, just want to say, it was really great. Loved it.
I can see what all the hype was about. Because all the manga readers were going crazy about it not being an episode last week. This episode, it delivered. That song was funny too, and I think it's like based off some Prince song from back in the day.
Great stuff.
But yeah, good stuff.
And like, talking about like Bruno's whole gang, I just want to say I feel like all these guys are sociopaths.
Yeah, they're...
really.
Bro, they got his head. They got his head, bro. Put a fish hook in it. Wrapped it around a pole.
Mm-hmm.
And then they started kicking his body.
Yeah, and like had the sun shining onto his eyeball.
Yeah, with the
Like, he's gonna
glasses,
go
bro.
blind.
Yeah.
He's gonna go blind.
Yeah.
It's like going straight through his eye. That was hard to watch, but funny too because they were like dancing in their clowns.
No one else is going to break out into dance after torturing someone other than Bruno's crew.
Yeah, they're a bunch of nuts. Then I like the strategy that was involved when they find out there's somebody waiting for them at the island. How they had a bunch of plans for everything. I like the strategy that goes into that. You see a lot of that in part 5 in all the fights.
You were saying it's like a game of chess.
Yeah, it's like a chess match, which is great. It's not who can hit harder, and this is before a fight even starts that we're seeing this. It's really good. Mafia shit.
Then we get split off from the group with Giorno and Mista, and he's the only guy that. Well, I mean, Bruno's is in.
Yeah, but he's like, I'm going with you.
Yeah. So I'll go with shows his belief. I wonder what makes him believe, like, put so much faith in Giorno.
I don't know. I mean, he was one of the catalysts for getting everyone back.
Yeah, and he took a bullet. Did Mista see that? No, he didn't. How Giorno was just like, I'm going in, and gets stabbed by a soft machine.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, we're on the island, and Capri, and all of a sudden, Mista's eating lunch. I don't know how he got that. He had like some tray table,
a whole sausage, bro,
or something. Yeah, and then he starts feeding his stand, and we get introduced to Sex Pistols.
Yeah,
that was good.
Favorite stand.
They all have, my favorite stand too. In part 5, and he's feeding his stand, which is interesting, seeing a stand get fed. And then he's like, no, don't talk to them like they're pets, blah, blah, blah. They don't like that.
They're people.
And then when we see the stand in action, that's crazy. We see Mr. like, he's really tactical. He's not like, there's no oaf in this bunch. Maybe Narancia. I don't know. But Mr. is definitely not the oaf of the bunch because we see him really thinking. And then I noticed that he's one of the first characters we see that's not taught by a Joestar or that is a Joestar. That has like a vast knowledge of stands, because he's talking about stuff like automatic stands and just judging on just thinking about what kind of stand this might be, and the fact that his knowledge even knows what a stand is interesting because before this we don't really see that. In part 4, everybody who has a stand is fairly new to having a stand. In part 3, they know what a stand is because they got like taught by Dio and shit, and then Yaba. But otherwise, it's interesting to see somebody who has no connection to the Joestar family whatsoever, or Dio or Enyaba, having a vast knowledge of stands. I thought that was interesting.
Yeah,
it really shows we're in a new era of JoJo.
Yeah, and I think like part of that, like him knowing about like automatic stands and stuff like that, could be due to the fact that like the mini boss, like Popo, was in possession of the arrow. So it's like these guys were using it to bring people into the gang. So that could be why. Yeah. Capo. Yeah. Why they know about all these stands.
Yeah. You're right. And makes you think about how many arrows are out there.
Hundreds. Could be thousands.
Did we ever learn who makes these arrows? Who made the arrow?
I thought it was the old lady from part 3.
I think we might part 6. We definitely know where the stuff that's in the arrow comes from.
Okay.
But this is getting into like, this is not, has nothing to do with part 5.